What's the difference between limb-driven and cable-driven arrow rest? In today's video, we're answering your question. Starting off with the limb-driven, this cord right here is tied to the arrow rest, and it's also tied down here at the bottom at the limb. This is what you would call a limb-driven arrow rest. The next one, this cord for this arrow rest, is tied to the actual cable on the bow. Now, essentially how they work is when you draw back, it's going to pull on this cord, and then when you get ready and you fire your arrow off, it drops out of the way. Now, the idea behind this limb-driven or cable-driven arrow rest is when it drops away and your arrow's leaving the bow, you should eliminate any kind of fletching clearance. I hope this has helped answer any of the questions as to what the difference is between a limb-driven arrow rest or a cable-driven arrow rest. Historically, your cable-driven arrow rest is going to be tied to the cable that's going downward as you draw your bow back. And then the limb-driven rest, typically they started out being tied to the bottom limb. Anymore, there's companies that actually have some that are tied to the top limb. But that's essentially the difference. One's tied to a limb and one's tied to your cables on your compound bow. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for the question. I hope you all have a blessed week. And let's get outside and make something happen.